Back to Vault City. Good, it's the daytime, too. Hello. Here you go. I'm clean, but none of those weapons will bother you, huh? Okay. So let's go to Councilman McClure. He's over here. Can I ask you some questions? What is it you wanted to know? I repaired Gecko's plant. Excellent. I was worried that the radiation buildup might force us to relocate. You are to be commended on a job well done. Here's your citizenship papers. If you ever need anything, come see me. Vault City prevails, counselor. Huh. Good day, citizen. Can I help you? Can I ask you some questions? I found a way to optimize the Gecko reactor. What is it? I have a reactor data disk from Gecko. According to the technician at the power plant, the Vault City computer can optimize the reactor disk and make the plant run more smoothly. Very well, citizen. You have my permission to use the Vault computer and optimize the reactor disk. You can find it in the 3rd level of the vault, near the operations room. Excellent. Thank you, counselor. So now we have access to the vault of the Vault City. Vault City citizen. I wonder what happens if I talk to Lynette. She's probably angry.
Yes? What is it?
About the Gecko power plant.
Have you resolved the situation?
I took care of Gecko's power plant. You shouldn't have any more trouble with it leaking radiation.
So, you disabled their plant?
No, I repaired it. Counselor McClure gave me the part I needed, and that was enough to get the plant running properly.
What? He did? I suppose he granted you citizenship also. Fixing Gecko's plant won't solve anything. Those creatures, they cannot be trusted. What happens when their plant starts leaking again?
I don't know, maybe help them fix it?
You had better watch your step in this city, citizen. I'll be watching you. One misstep and you'll be exiled.
Ooh. She's not happy. So I'll just get McClure to get my citizenship back. He seems like real first citizen material.
Do not toy with me, or I will make certain you never walk Vault City streets again.
You watch yourself, first citizen. Goodbye.
Yes? What is it? Of course. What can I help you with, citizen?
I ran into the citizen downtown, Thomas Moore. Who is he?
Moore. He's a troublemaker. That's what he is.
Why do you say he's a troublemaker?
He constantly seeks to convince the citizens to turn Vault City into a democracy, as he calls it, with everyone having a say in laws and decision-making. I call it mob rule.
Democracy?
The archives state that many old world nations had such a government. We know where that got them. Can you imagine how long it would take to get anything done in such a society? It's inconceivable.
Inconceivable? Why?
A government needs a strong, capable leader who can make decisions quickly and has the power to enforce them. Government by committee is no kind of government at all.
How does Moore try and convince the citizens that Vault City should be a democracy?
Mostly by ranting in public and making a fool of himself. He plays on on our sympathies with tales of a plague in the NCR, as if we could take care of the whole world.
You probably could. Your medical technology is pretty impressive.
You too? A citizen is free to his own beliefs, but this... Perhaps you are incapable of handling the responsibility of citizenship.
Ooh. If it means agreeing blindly with you, then maybe you're the one incapable of handling the responsibilities of citizenship. Thomas More is a citizen and the leader of this movement. This is a new era. It is a time for change.
We have prospered in this world where so many others have failed, and you tell me we need to change? Look at the outside world. Anarchy, depravity, sickness. Vault City is a paradise.
That's exactly why change is necessary. You should share your accomplishments with others.
Vault City was built through the hard work and suffering of many citizens. The outside world should look to our example and follow it, not sit outside our walls and beg for handouts.
The hard work of citizens. Everywhere I go in your city, I see the real work being done by slaves.
They are not slaves, they are our servants. We have given them homes, food, clothing, and a purpose. We have given them a life.
Look, no matter what sweet-sounding words you use to cover the stink, it's still slavery.
I believe it is time you left. I suggest you make your stay in Vault City a short one.
Before I go, I had some more questions.
Do you have any conception of how busy I am? I run this city and have precious little time to waste with you.
It seems like I'm wasting my time with you as well.
You barge into my chambers, and then have the audacity to insult me, Lynette, first citizen of Vault City? Leave. You are no longer welcome in this city.
Oh no, it's hostile time. I don't want to be hostile. Okay. Whatever. Where is the vault? It's over yonders. Go into the vault. Hey, a storage locker. I wonder what's in here. Stuff. Open doors. Oh, hello there. I haven't seen you around before. Are you a new citizen? Yeah, I just recently got my citizenship. Well, welcome to Vault City, fellow citizen. We don't see many new faces around here. I'm Phyllis. What's your name? My name's L1011. What are you around here? I'm L1011. If I wanted to give you my name, I would have told you to, you syphilis. That's mean. Why would you say a mean thing like that? My name's L1011. What do you do around here? I'm the resident medical assistant. I work for Dr. Troy. Can I ask you some questions? Of course. Can you tell me where the central computer is? It's down on the 3rd level. Haven't been down there in ages. Why not? Oh, I don't know. Not much reason to go down into the vault. It's mostly used for storage space nowadays. The only one down there is Martin, and well, just between you and me, he's not a great conversationalist. I need some healing. Oh my, you are hurt, aren't you? I'm sorry, I should have been paying more attention. Go see Dr. Troy. What do you do here? Can I ask you some questions? Can you tell me about Vault City? Vault City? Well, actually, that's not much to say. I mean, I've been a citizen all my life, but there's not much to do in Vault City at all. It seems a shame that a beautiful young woman such as yourself can't find something to do in Vault City. Pardon me? I couldn't help but notice you're an attractive young woman who could stand to get out once in a while. How about you and I have dinner? Oh, I'd love to, but I can't. Aw, come on, I'm new. I'll get into trouble if I go around by myself. I'm sorry, but no. Aw. Alright, can I ask some questions instead? Nothing at all? Come on. Look, I know you're a new citizen and all, and I don't mean to throw a damper on your citizenship, but this city can be very dull at times. Dull? How so? I mean, have you noticed how similar everyone is and old? Most of the seminars and extracurricular activities are geared toward octogenarians. I'm barely 25 and this city makes me feel like I'm 50. Speaking of old, I did notice there aren't any children in the city. Well, yes. Actually, there aren't. Yet. I don't know if anyone told you yet. Vault City is a planned community. We're not due for another pregnancy cycle until a few years from now. Oh, wow, I thought there weren't any children because this might be the European version of Fallout 2. See, they removed the kids from the European version of Fallout, so you couldn't kill them. Pregnancy cycle. Yes, pregnancy cycles are permitted only during certain years established by the council. What if you get pregnant anyway? How would that happen? Oh, last I heard, sex can make someone pregnant. Oh, you mean intercourse? Intercourse is still allowed outside of pregnancy cycles. Doesn't that make people pregnant? No. You see, our pregnancies don't result from intercourse. I'm afraid to ask, but I will anyway. Male citizens donate to the autodoc here in the vault, and the most favorable matches are chosen by the computer. Then the appropriate female citizen is seated by the autodoc. You know, I would very much like to ask you any other question right now. Would you excuse me? I'm going to see if I can get my citizenship revoked. I think I'm going to go somewhere and be violently ill. Can I donate? Certainly. We'd welcome your contribution. Vault City could use some fresh genetic material. Alright then. Your contribution is impressive. You yourself seem to be quite gifted. How do you feel? I can honestly say I have never missed the primitive charm of Arroyo more until this moment. You have given Vault City a donation and introduced a favorable genetic material into their community. You gain 500 experience points. See if there's anything else. I did notice a similarity to citizens. It's like they're all clones. They all dress alike, act alike, and well, and the worst part is that everybody seems happy with it. Sometimes I worry that I'll end up just like them. That probably sounds silly, doesn't it? Not at all. Pressure to conform must be pretty rough around here, especially considering how insular a community Vault City is. Yeah, it can get kind of overwhelming at times, but here I am bringing down your opinion of Vault City. Don't misunderstand me. It's a great place to live. Just a suggestion, but you might want to travel a little outside of Vault City. Even speak to some of the merchants in the courtyard. They might be able to broaden your horizons a little. Well, I've been tempted to go outside the gate, but the other citizens have warned me against it. That's just another reason to do it. You don't want to do what the other citizens do you? They're all set in their ways. You know, you're right. Maybe I will step outside the gate when I get the chance. I'd like to know more about the outside world. It'll be good for you. Take care. You have convinced Phyllis to see the outside world. You gain 300 experience points. Vault. City Vault. Let's see, it's a computer. You could glean more information from this is the more scientific approach. Okay. You have logged into the Vault City medical database. Although the interface is difficult to understand, the database itself seems to be broken down into a series of archives. Search the archive for the location of vaults. You don't find any mention of vaults in the database. It's mostly medical information relating to anatomy, known diseases, treatments, drugs, and implants. Search the archives for any mention of the garden read and creation kit. You don't find any mention of the GEC in the database. It's mostly medical archives related to anatomy. Blah, blah, blah. Search the medical database. You search the database, but the medical terminology is too cryptic to understand. If you knew more about the medical profession, it might not be a problem. Continue to search. You have returned to the main menu. A series of archives and search programs are listed on the terminal screen. Search for any mention of Vault 13. You don't find any mention of vaults. Search the... Continue to... Okay. Well, it used to be that you could just kind of brute force your way through the search thing to get some information, but I guess that's been removed. I'm looking for the main computer. Can you tell me what it is? What is it you do here? I'm Vault City's primary physician. I take care of all the citizens within Vault City and do my best to keep everyone healthy. I'm looking for the main computer. The main computer? It's down on the 3rd level. Just take the elevator down, walk straight until you hit the T intersection, then make the first left. What is it you do here? Hold on a moment. I don't recall seeing you around before. Are you a citizen? Yes. I just got my citizenship papers only recently. You're not a Vault City native, though, am I right? I'm certain I would remember somebody like you. Where are you from? From a small village to the west, Arroyo. Why do you want to know? None of your business, Doctor. I don't like to discuss my past. From a small village to the west, Arroyo. Arroyo? I don't believe I've ever heard of it. I'm sorry to pry. I was just looking for someone who had traveled beyond the walls of Vault City. Most citizens here have never left the city. Looking for someone? Why? That's fascinating. What's that got to do with me? I've been looking for someone who might be able to perform a special errand for me. What is it? It has come to my attention that there is a new drug in the waste. It's called Jet, I believe. I'm willing to pay $1,000 for a sample of this drug. So you want me to smuggle some Jet into Vault City for you? Yes, I'm willing to pay you $1,000 for the samples. And your silence. What do you want the Jet for? That is not your concern. Obtain a sample of Jet, bring it to me, and I will pay you $1,000, and that price includes your silence. What's it keep you from getting me in? Not a problem. You can count me in. You can count on me. Excellent. Return when you have obtained the jet sample, and I will have your payment ready. Actually, Sulik,
What Jippy need?
I believe you have some jet on you. There's one. See how easy that was? About that jet you wanted. I think the other citizens might like to know about it too. I got that jet you wanted. Excellent, thank you, my friend. You have no idea how important this is to my work. Here's your payment as promised. Wow, $1,000. Great, before I go, I have some problem. I need medical space. I've been irradiated. Very well. Let me just check your vital signs. Lean back and we'll hook you up to the autodock here. That should pick you up nicely. How do you feel? Great. Thanks, Doctor. I am no longer radiated. Yay. Save game. Vault City 2. I wonder what happens if I tell him if I share jet with everybody. Let's see.
What Jippy need?
Give me some of your drugs. That's it for now. What is it you do here? Blah 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 blah. What is it? So you want me to smuggle some jet into Vault City for you? What do you want the jet for? You can count on me. Excellent. Return here when you had. I'll be back. About that jet you wanted, I think the other citizen might like to know about it too. What? You wouldn't. How dare you threaten me? I would and I will. How much is your citizenship worth to you? Life out in the waste can be pretty rough on a person. I was a fool for trusting you. Very well. What is it you want? 500 on the first of every month, and we'll keep your drug smuggling between the two of us. 1,000 on the first of every month, and you get to keep your citizenship. 2,000 on the first of every month, and I'll keep quiet. Are you insane? There's no way I can afford that. Oh, you better find a way to afford that, or you'll be begging for scraps in the courtyard like the rest of the Outworlders. Oh. You lost 3 karma. Okay, so that's what that does. You can threaten him to give a jet to everybody or something. I don't know. Whatever. Level 2. You see a typical vault door. The door's stuck. It'd take a very strong person to open it. Am I not strong enough? Do I have any buff outs? No, I don't. Does Sulik have any buff outs? No, he doesn't. That's not good. The door appears to be locked. Why is the door locked? The door is struck. It's going to take a very strong person to open it. The door appears to be locked. Rattle? You failed to learn anything. You opened the vent. Looks like somebody hid this in the vent. You opened the vent and looked for the source of the rattling. You found something and pulled it out. Hey! Microfusion cells. Those are good. Good for stuff. Door appears to be locked. Why are all the doors locked? Oh, this door's not locked. What's in here? Big book of science and some stim packs. Okay. That's kind of helpful. Read you like a book. Science 61%. So it's getting better. This one's open too. Whoops. There's a footlocker. Yeah. Nuka-Cola, booze, some stuff, random crap. That's not that exciting. Level 3. What's going on in here? Sulik will open doors magically. Huh. This reminds me of a vault from my childhood. Open door. The door appears to be locked. You see door. Let's see. Computer. Do any of these computers work? Boom, 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 boom. There was one in Fallout 1 that provided 100 experience points or something. Better check my gear again. None of these computers do anything. Okay. Well, let's go try this computer. Nothing happens. Let's use science on it. Nothing happens. Repair. Man, that kind of sucks. the doors are locked and stuff. You see a door. Hey, it's a guy. You see a slack-jawed man who keeps blinking rapidly. Wow! Whoa, easy there. You nearly scared the life out of me. Sorry, didn't mean to startle you. That's okay. It's just not many people come into the vault. Can you tell me where the vault central computer is? It's just over there. It's the talking computer. What is it you do here? Just keep an eye on things in storage down here. Make sure all the doors stay locked. Do you have a key? Doesn't matter because most doors are jammed shut anyway. What do you store around here? Spare parts, supplies, and ore. Ore? Ore from Reading? Not so much anymore. Not so much anymore. What? Don't know about it. McClure's really worried about it. Maybe I'll talk to him then. Hello, talking computer. You have logged onto the Vault City Central Command, or Central Computer. This interface seems relatively easy to understand. Everything seems to be broken down into archives. Well, insert Gecko power plant disk into the computer. Reading disk. Reactor data. Atomic power plant. Efficiency 4375%. Error. Plant calibration MD4GH1. Do you wish to optimize? Yes. Beginning optimization procedure. Optimizing. Optimization complete. Resume disk. Okay, search the archives. You have returned to the main menu. A series of archives and search terminals are listed on the terminal screens. Search for any mention of Vault City. Vault 13. The archives list only two vaults. Vault 8, this vault, and Vault 15. Located far to the south. Oddly enough, there is no mention of Vault 13. You enter Vault 15's location into your Pip-Boy. Continue to search the archives. Search for any references to the Garden Read and Creation Kit. According to the archives, there is no GEC currently in stock at Vault City's amenities office. The people of Vault City seem to have used the only one they had to help establish the place when they came to the surface. Scroll through the remaining information. From what you can make out in the archives, 2 GECs were part of every vault's standard inventory package. Only one was shipped to Vault 8, however. Cross-reference the GEC shipment information. Due to a shipping error, it appears Vault 8 received a box of surplus water chips intended for another vault. The other vault most likely received Vault 8's second GEC. Return to the main menu. Call up the reports on Vault City's power generator. According to the output reports, it looks like Gordon was correct. Vault City's generator is already approaching its limit. Without a new power supply, Vault City will be unable to expand. Continue to search the archives. Continue to search the archives. I guess there's nothing. As you are about to turn away, you suddenly notice a small picture of the Pip-Boy located beneath the terminal. Next to the picture is a slot that looks about the size of your Pip-Boy. Insert your Pip-Boy into the empty slot. A small window opens on the terminal screen with a smiling Pip-Boy next to it. As you watch, the Pip-Boy starts whistling silently and tapping his feet. A red light is flashing beside the computer slot. Wait. An unhealthy grinding noise comes from the Pip-Boy slot. The Pip-Boy continues to whistle silently and tap his feet. Wait. The Pip-Boy suddenly stops and frowns. An exclamation mark appears above his head and he starts wagging his finger at you. Give the little bastard the finger right back. Try to determine what's wrong. A small display beneath the Pip-Boy states that your last scheduled maintenance was 50.352 years ago. The archives are corrupted and need to be reformatted. Do you wish to proceed? Sure. Initializing procedure beginning. Reformatting Pip-Boy. Wait. Northern California Geographical Archive is being copied into Pip-Boy database. Copying archive Broken Hills, Gecko, New California Republic, New Reno, Redding, Vault City. Download complete. Continue to search the archives for more information. Okay. Vault City travel log. Warning, if Vault citizens find it necessary to travel outside of Vault City, they should keep the following list of items on their person. A supply of prepackaged Vault City issue rations. Never eat any food offered by an outsider, as you introduce bacteria or radioactive particles into your system. A Geiger counter. Always be certain to monitor ambient radiation levels wherever you travel. At least 2 stim packs at all times. The slightest cut or nick could introduce harmful bacteria into your system. Redding, a small mining community located west of Vault City. Redding trades gold ore for medical supplies from Vault City. All Vault citizens are encouraged to exercise extreme caution when traveling inside Redding, as the provincial miners are not strongly governed. Population, a census is unavailable, but Redding is believed to have hundreds of residents. Government, mayor, and town council. Background radiation count, current readings aren't available. Mutation rate, unknown, believed low. New Reno, city southwest of Vault City. Trades gold ore for medical supplies from Vault City. Reno suffered little structural damage during the war, though looting and property damage have taken their toll. So many streets and buildings remain intact. Warning, there is no central government and no law enforcement. Gambling, prostitution, and chem use are rampant. Vault citizens are warned to avoid New Reno at all costs. Population, no current census, but believed to be several thousand people, in quotation marks. Government, New Reno presently exists in a state of near anarchy, like much of the Waste. According to reports, several crime families have divided the city amongst themselves. Background radiation count, current radiations unavailable. Mutation rate unknown, believed low. New California Republic. The territories of NCR are located far to the south of Vault City. Trades mechanical equipment, gold, and various surplus products in exchange for Vault City medical technology products in exchange. Ugh. NCR has recently stepped up efforts to absorb Vault City as a border territory, so Vault citizens should exercise extreme caution when traveling to NCR. Population, though a census has been conducted, we do not have access to the figures. NCR is believed to have many tens of thousands of peoples. Government, President, and a Congress. Background radiation count. Current readings are unavailable. Mutation rates varies amongst territories. Broken Hills, a mining community to the south of Vault City that mines uranium ore. The ore is traded to Vault City in exchange for medical supplies, mostly Rad-X and Radaway. Humans are believed to be forced to live with mutants and ghouls within the town. Due to the nature of the inhabitants and the high probability of contamination, Vault citizens should avoid Broken Hills at all costs. Population, no current census. Boo. 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 Boo believed to be in the hundreds of residents. Government. Rumor has it a mutant with a capital M-U-T-A-N-T serves as the first citizen of this community. This is extremely unlikely, as most mutants are incapable of higher reasoning. If this rumor is true, it is another reason to avoid Broken Hills altogether. Background radiation count. Current readings are unavailable, believed high. Mutation rate, believed high. Broken Hills most likely has a high rate of degenerative mutations. Degenerates. Vault City! This utopia is free from crimes and other sociological ills that inflict the other communities in Northern California. It has existed independent since its emergence from Vault 8 and maintains a thriving economy based on exporting medical technology to outsider communities in Northern California. All citizens are encouraged to remain in Vault City whenever possible. Current census 103 citizens. Government, first citizen, and council. Background radiation count files have been deleted. Missing the following strings. Gecko, groundwater contamination. Mutation rate files have been deleted. Missing the following strings. Birth rate. Okay. That was fun. So there's... I can't unlock the door. Man. I don't even have a set of lockpicks on me, do I? Nope. It's good to be traveling again. Living in Vault City was giving me an ulcer. Cassidy, look around you, man. Let's see. There's danger, Will Robinson. You could learn more with a more scientific approach. You have logged into the Vault City Medical... Oh, okay. This is the same thing as the other things. I suppose I can't take... No, nothing to talk to you about. Okay. So... That's the vault. Big friggin' thing, innit? Yes, it is. A big friggin' thing. Let's see. Where is Sulik? Come here, Sulik.
What Jippy need?
Give me your boozes. I cannot carry that much. I guess I am fairly loaded. Okay, whatever. I don't have enough to sell to the bar lady anyway. That's it for now. Okay, so let's go to Gecko and give him the optimized power plant majigger. Or something. Here I come. Save game. Fault City 3.